Along the way of me playing this game, there's a couple people that I'd like to shout out. Anytime that we create something in the game, be it uniforms, they've always had input.
And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the era. Now it's ended.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. Ibaka is out there with Junior. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Williams. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jake Crowder out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Paul in at the one spot. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think at this point, you already know what you got, Kevin, and so what you want to do, I want to be the best at what it is that I can do, and that's where I think coaching staffs are focused right now.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Just remarkable what he's able to do. Leonard, with a guy draped all over him, still able to convert.
It's Crowder on the wing. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And the lean frame of Ibaka, taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Ball against Williams. And Paul gets it to go in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Leonard against Bridges. Paul outside. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The pass to Junior. Ibaka right side. Leonard with no one around. They get the rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. And the Suns tack on 2 more. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
It's tipped. And here's Leonard from 3. The Clippers rebound. Junior. Good work defensively by Crowder.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your your best, it might not be good enough.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Junior throws it down.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Booker the pass to Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one drops. And both free throws good from Crowder. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Clippers moving the ball around. And that one's good, Junior.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 1. In the corner, Crowder with it. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Poked away. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
So for the Suns, Johnson comes in for Bridges, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Smith checked in for the Suns. Sharge comes in for Jay Crowder. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles.
I feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Payne with it. Right now averaging about 5 points a game.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard against Johnson. Sharge has the open look. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Suns trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Booker kicks to Payne. Shot clock reset for Phoenix.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Kicks it to Galloway. Smith outside to the wing on the left. Payne finds Galloway. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Payne passes to Johnson. Cranes the three-pointer.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Beverly deciding where to go with it. And Junior throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Pass to Sharge. Pass to Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Junior with the ball. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Jackson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Now Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Clippers leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Johnson kicks to Galloway. Back to Johnson. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Galloway taking his time here. He kicks it to Sharge. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Sharge being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
The pass to Kennard. Inside, Junior. Out to Morris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 13-point game. Sharge outside. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Galloway. Over Milton. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Morris. Now here's Kennard. Here's Junior. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Junior. And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Bridges out there with Jay Crump. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Galloway in at the shooting guard. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And we've got an update. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
What's up? Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here's Booker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Johnson down low. Leonard's there. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Clippers leading by 9 to the middle. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Beverly's teammates and coaches love to see this, making an effort to move the ball and find the open man.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Booker against Kennard. The shot by Sharch, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Smith. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Pulls up for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Junior's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Leonard has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns trail by 13. Johnson kicks to Booker. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Got a piece of it.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Payne kicks to Booker. Pass to Smith. Now here's Payne, defended by Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Booker.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It could go. And so it's Los Angeles out in front. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Junior. Then it's Williams. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. Paul passes to Crowder. Tries again. He lays it in. Crowder's got 13.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score. But once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 19. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. George against Booker. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And there's Paul George on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 6th assist on the night. Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Charity stripe shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 12.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Booker outside. Crowder kicks to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Booker trying to free himself up. Bridges shot. Good.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the Suns call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Booker. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Paul surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. All by himself. Here's Galloway. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Nice D from Junior.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Morris outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams. For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Morris finds Milton. Here's Junior, defended by Crowder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Los Angeles, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. Here's Galloway. He's got 7. Now the pass to Paul. Over Jackson. Almost, but it rolls out. Clippers leading by 19. Here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The Suns have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And And that one goes long.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the paint, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Feeds it to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got 15 points.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Jackson dishes to Junior. That one drops for him. Junior's got 39.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Ball against Jackson. Over Jackson. Here's Kaminsky. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Hilton the pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
All the officials are all over that one.
Some changes for Phoenix. Smith checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Saric comes in for Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Bridges. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Shake Milton. Johnson, the pass to Smith. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Johnson. To the inside. Got a hand on it.
What instincts there as Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Galloway. He has 7. He dishes it to Paul. Here's the teardrop. Saric, that's good.
Saric, one of those guys with size and the combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Morris outside. Back to Jackson. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Morris has got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Hall. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Jackson passes to Morris. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switch to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
The first free throw is good.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. To the paint, here's Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Number 21. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. throw good, Junior. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Junior.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Here's Booker. Connects on the 17-footer. Booker's got his third basket of the night.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time. Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Paul against Jackson. Here's the floater. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Puts one up from 19. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 18 points in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Right wing, here's Sharge. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Passes it to Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 6.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Booker against Beverly. Booker with it. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. The 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call.
And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jones. Mikal Bridges comes in for E'Twaun Moore. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Patterson. Junior comes in for Nicholas Batum. Morris is checked in for Shake Milton. And George is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Leonard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Both shots good from the stripe. Suns trail by 20. Bridges passes to Paul. Over Williams. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Paul. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Always been so tough is Paul. These types of finishes are definitely not easy.
Johnson over to help. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Paul kicks to Booker. Over George. No good from Booker. Clippers leading by 19. Junior with it. Bridges covering. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
Pass to Bridges. Phoenix calls timeout. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact, a lot was let go on the floor, to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. And here's Leonard from three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Junior the pass to Ibaka. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Johnson. To the middle, 6 to shoot, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So difficult to stick with Leonard cutting off the pick and roll, one of his bread and butter moves.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker the pass to Paul. That's tipped. Junior with it. Now guarded by Booker. Left side, Ibaka. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Back to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
That one goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Johnson, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Floats it up for Junior. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.